All right, what's up, everybody? What's up this evening? Late night again. All right, pull that back. I think that works. All right, cool. One of these days I'll get all the volume stuff automated, but welcome to the stream. Another late night edition of the SplatterBoard Challenge. And we're on number 5. Can you believe it? We made it to number 5. So we're going to celebrate by doing a SplatterBoard full of high fives. I couldn't think of anything else, so I was like, 5, high five, right there. Hold on, let me do that one more time. Up to the screen, right? Something like that. That's how we gonna roll with it. So, real quick, let's do a little overview of the ones we got so far. I can just open them right here in Fresco because I've been doing all of them in Fresco. Here was the first one. You guys remember this one? This is the one that got it going. SplatterBoard numero uno. Hey, what's up? Chat's open. Just letting you guys know. I see the room's filling up a little bit here. The chat is wide open. As usual, y'all know what to do. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? How late is it where you're at? How early is it where you're at? It is, it's almost midnight here where I'm at in Maryland in the United States. Doing these SplatterBoards, but that was number 1. Where was number 2? This is probably my favorite right here. I really like this one. This is one where I really got down into the dirty and really went for it. So a little hot dog man in the middle. Can't go wrong with a dancing hot dog, right? And then where was number 3? Do I have number? Oh yeah, number 3. I didn't number it. This one was I started reading this book on a pirate named Henry Every. From the late 1600s. Super fascinating book. It's called, the book, rather. What was it? It's not called Dead Men Tell No Tales. That's funny. I got all distracted staring at all these pretty colors on the screen. But the book's called Enemy of All Mankind. It's really good if you're into like pirate history, stuff like that. It is fascinating. It really deep dives into a lot of stuff like not necessarily pirate related, but as it relates to history and maybe some of the reasons behind why that sort of stuff existed. Anyhow, I had to check my volume there because I was getting a little bit of feedback. And here's number 4, the one I just did the other day. I started adding a little grit to this one, and now we're going to jump in. Number 5. Can't believe we have made it. And I'm working with 3,000 by 3,000. If you're in Fresco and want to draw along, that's my service. 3,000 by 3,000 using a gritty pencil, Kyle T. Webster comic brush. And real quick, I'd be remiss not to mention, if you haven't visited my website yet, check it out, flamesandname.com. I got a bunch of art up there. I'm slowly building to it because I had websites all over the place. I'm going to one website, and this is it, flamesandname.com. And also, if you want to support the stream, shop.flamesandname.com. Use the code THREADS23, that's THREADS plural 23 at checkout, and get yourself some free shipping. Save some money, support the stream, buy a t-shirt. All right. High five. So I know I want to start with the number 5. I'm going to put the number 5 right in the middle. I think that's it's a little rule, I guess I came up with on my own doing. Every 5th, like 5, 10, 15, 20, if we get to 20, if we get to 10, every 5th SplatterBoard I do, I'm just going to put the number real big in the middle and draw around it. So I just thought that might be a cool motif to roll with. With that, where's my pens? I just want a basic pen, so I'm just going to do a big old circle here and do a bucket fill. Yeah, that works. Make it just a tad big, so it'll be maybe a little bit messy. And yeah, chat's open. Where are you watching from? What do you like? What do you like drawing? What do you like doing? All that good stuff. All right, so that'll work. I'm just going to drop this right in here, and I can change the color whenever I want. And did that do it? Oh, it's still got that little line around it. No wonder. I forgot I got to do this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. And then I go white here, and then go back to my comic brush. But yeah, the rules are simple. No eraser, no undo. If you got to fix a line, you got to fix a color, you got to do it with either ink or colors. But no erasing, no undoing. And also, if you finish a whole board, please use the hashtag SplatterBoard, wherever you post it. Make sure to be following my socials at JimmyFlame77, pretty much all over the place. Here on Behance, behance.net/JimmyFlame. If you found me already, then you don't really need to know that. But make sure to hit that follow button before you take off today if you haven't already. Here's my comic brushes. I want give me the vintage ink, and then give me something kind of big. All right, go big or go home, right? So 5. I need it bigger than that. Oh, I forgot I'm using 3000. So I need to go real big here. Then I'll come back with black to kind of give the illusion. Oh, y'all hear that? Somebody's out there shooting off some fireworks. And we'll go like that. And we'll go like that. And then we'll go like that. That's kind of a 5, I guess. I can come back and mess with that later. I'm good with it though. All right. Keep that brush. Keep it in there. All right. So high 5. I'm going to write the word high in colors around it, and then kind of draw down here. But yeah, make sure to check out my Behance portfolio. I have a SplatterBoard folder up already. The 4 previous are in it. It's been getting some traction. I really appreciate everybody who's checked it out. Got a few messages about it. That's pretty cool when people reach out, say, "Hey, that's cool." Awesome, yeah. All right, so let's draw a really funny cartoon hand here. What am I doing? Give me my pen back. I'm just gonna draw a like silly cartoon hand down here, right? Kind of like 4 fingers. Pow! Looks like an alien hand. And then we're gonna draw a hand behind it. Kind of like, all right, here's a thumb. Fingers are kind of meeting up. I guess if I draw like a POW sign behind it, that'll work. Oh my word. That's going to be a lot better in color, I swear. And then here, let's draw this guy. Let's draw like kind of a, kind of like a silly eye kind of dude. Give him one of them wacky cartoon tongues. He's gonna be like this, like, yeah, high 5, dude. Draw him kind of like that. We'll draw his head kind of, make him kind of like a cone head looking dude. He has like the pinhead from the Ramones. He's like, yeah, where's my high 5? High 5s all around. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with that. And again, once you've committed pen to screen, you got to go with it. So normally I might erase that and like redo the eyebrows or redo the eyes because they look a little bit funny, but I'm going with it. We'll draw a couple figures and then we'll start jumping into colors. We'll get into this pretty quick as these streams are only slated for about 45 minutes. So Let's go. I'm gonna draw this nose here. I'm gonna draw this guy's mouth. And be like, yeah. Trying to draw a happy guy, but he's looks kind of sinister. It's funny. He's gonna be like, "Give me a high five, or I will get you." We'll just do it like that. We're just gonna roll with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and just color him all the way in. So I'm probably gonna go in the background and do black anyway. But yeah, this project, we're just here to have fun. No pressure. Just when you think of it, just draw it. And for me, the exercise really isn't just getting in the habit of making, being a little bit decisive. A little bit more decisive, right? It's already helped me with other like drawings that I do. I can already tell. At least from my confidence standpoint of just going in and just kind of doing it. It's going to give this guy like kind of a bald-headed feature. Leave that like that, and now I can kind of come in here. Draw his jaw. He's just like, I want a high five too. I don't know what he's doing. He's sticking his head out of the high five. I don't even know what to think half the time. All right, cool. So that's that works. Okay, I know what I want to do here. I want to go. I think this is where I'm going to write SplatterBoard. Trying to remember to work that in with each one. It's my Thursday. It's about to be Friday. All right. And if you're watching this later, it's about to be whatever day you already on. All right, let's get this done. If you're enjoying the music in the background, keep in mind I got music all over Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, Deezer, like pretty much wherever you get your music. Just look up Jimmy Flame as an artist. Add Jimmy Flame to your playlist, to your favorites. It's another way you can support this stream without spending any money, really. I mean, you're already paying for the service, but another way you can support the stream is to playlist my artist profile. If you're into like punk music, stuff like that. Also, I do an electronic project called Zenith 4. That's Zenith, and then the Roman numeral 4, Zenith IV. If you're more into that stuff, it's a little side thing that I do. I've always been interested in manipulating computers in order to get sounds and rhythms and all that stuff, and that's sort of what that project is all about. All right, so SplatterBoard. Trying to keep this within some sort of a semblance of space. Splatter, and then board. A R D, squeeze it in there. SplatterBoard. Yeah, that works. At least I think it does, anyhow. Once again, the chat's open. Let me know where you're watching from. SplatterBoard, and I'm going to write hi. Whoops. I messed up. Remember, I can only fix it with ink. That's cool, because I was going to do this anyway. There we go. But yeah, Jimmy Flame, wherever you listen to your music. Check it out. Hi, and I'm going to do a lightning bolt. Kind of a funny looking lightning bolt. That's okay, because I can come back with black. Sharpen that up like that. It's one way to do it, right? No reference whatsoever. We're rolling with it. The wackier the better on these things. Draw another silly face in here. He's gonna be like, ooh. Yeah, something like that. Let's give him some hair that starts way over too far. That'll work. And then let's do the trademark eyeballs that are just there for no reason that I always do. Do a couple more in here. You're like, what? Looking around for that high five is what I'm looking around for. I'll just draw an M for no reason. Yeah, and then I'll color that in. And then, how about a Q? I always like the way Qs look in terms, you know, of its shape. I like to draw them just because it. You do that. Whoop. How about, let's just make up something. Q-Town. Is there a Q-Town in the world? Well, there is now. Bam. I don't know what I'm thinking half the time. Let's do a... Just a little concerned looking kind of something or other character right here. Give him some funky hair. He's looking like, I'm yearning for a high five. You ain't gonna get one. Psych, everybody gets one. There we go. Where are we at on time? All right, we're approaching time to color. That's where all the real magic happens. on Adobe Behance. Right before I jump into that, don't forget, hit up my website, flamesthename.com. And if you want to support the stream by buying a t-shirt, go to shop.flamesthename.com. Use the code THREADS23 at checkout. Get yourself some free shipping. All right. A couple more things, and then we're going to start coloring this guy, coloring this thing. SplatterBoard number 5. Hashtag SplatterBoard. Get in here. Just going to draw a couple of funny eyes. How about just tiny ones? This guy's like lurking. And then we'll give him a face like this. Kind of like a skeleton face. And his head can come up and go around somewhere in there. Close enough for cartoons. Don't know where I'm going there, but it looks pretty cool. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds to color in. I'm just going to go in here and do I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling like a checkerboard or something. That's what I'll do. I remember back in my doodle days long ago, man, I'd sit around and make checkerboards all day long. I don't know why, but I always thought they were just kind of fun to hash out. Because there's a structure to them. At least if you do it like this, where you just kind of color by blocks of 5. And I don't know, to help pass the time. And here, I'm just doing it because that's what, because that's what I thought of. And my personal rule is if I think of it, then I just draw it with these splatter boards anyway. Not a general rule, but just when I'm doing these. Just kind of like try to draw with a knee-jerk attitude. It's like, oh, random eyeballs, Q-Town, all that stuff. Just do it. All right, there we go. I want to do one more thing before we start the coloring. Actually, no, because I can use the empty space for colors and fonts and all kinds of fun stuff. First thing I'll do, give me some kind of Easter type blue. Let's roll right there today. Pow. I like it already. And then for this one, I'm going to go a little bit brighter down the middle. So give me, how about this one? This one works. Draw just a little bit of a brighter square on the inside here. And then, oh, that's right. Can't do that just yet because I have the thing on. All right, try it again. There we go. Give me a thicker much larger pen. There. And instead of going around and messing around with a paint bucket, I'm just going to quickly color this in. All right. I hope everybody out there has got a fun weekend planned, because it's coming. Yeah, that works. And then now we get down to business. So first thing I'm going to go around and do all my eyeball stuff, because I already know these are just going to be this. This is just going to be this. Fix any other kind of overlapping if I need to. Yeah. Googly, silly eyes. Yeah. All right. And I am on layers. I have my ink layer, my background color layer, and then now this the solid layer. Instead of messing around with a ton of layers on this project as well, I just try to keep it like this. And then if I want to do any dirtying or shadowing or highlighting or anything like that, I just do it on the same layer. It's all part of the exercise to kind of limit yourself in what you're accessed to. Kind of like drawing and painting on paper. You don't get layers, without manipulation anyway. When you're drawing on like actual paper or painting especially. So I guess this little exercise does a little bit to kind of simulate that. All right, cool. I'm happy with that. All right, hands. We're going to go. We got one hand right here. With the high five action. And I can figure out cutoff points later. If I need to feather anything out, do anything like that, I'll just come back and do that on the next pass. And then let's do another hand back here. And again, I'm not using the bucket tool. Because of the grittiness of this pen, you just get way, and then the anti-aliasing and all that stuff, it's really difficult to get the right fill setting to fill it in all the way without getting these little translucent and transparent dots. And plus it's just, I don't know, for me it's just funner to just color it in, try to color as fast as I can. Highly encourage you to try it. There we go. High-fiving. Bam. And then whoever this guy is, I'm just going to go ahead and keep the same tone as the hand on this dude. Maybe he can be the guy giving the high five. I don't know. Who knows? All I know is we just trying to spread the love. That's it. And I think this guy's into it. At least he kind of looks to be that way. He's just like, woo! He's pretty much down for anything. All right, cool. Yeah, that works. Let's give him his green hair. Oh, that kind of hurts with that blue in the background. That green first hit my eyes. It was like, ouch. All right. Forgot I had my website thing up there the whole time. It's all good because maybe it'll encourage somebody to go visit it. All right. But yeah, that Betamax cover, I did that in Illustrator earlier tonight during the O's game. O's are in Seoul, first place, baby. Haven't been able to say that since like 2016, I think. Maybe even longer than that. And I can't believe that we're in 2023. Can you believe that? Some people are like, man, you crazy. You know, thinking it's a different year or whatever. I'm just like, no, for real. I'm still just like blown away that it's 2023. But it is. At least please tell me it is. Because if somebody comes around and says, nah, man, it's not, I'm going to be like, I give up. I'm done. All right, here we go. Yep, this time we got. All right, we are ahead of time tonight, actually. Yeah, I've been getting a little bit faster at doing these. I told you, man, this helps with speed, all that stuff. So when you go in and do your regular projects, you'll notice that you are working faster. What did I do to the eyebrow? Did I erase his eyebrow on accident? I think I did. Give me back my vintage inker. There we go. All right, back to where we were. Sharp. This dude down here, let's make him... Let's make him kind of pink. Actually, I need it brighter than that. There we go. Yeah, that works. He kind of does have that like 80s like skater graphic design type look. And this might be a color in that palette. Well, it is for now. And what's in the same thing? I'm going to use a complementary. Let's go here. Yeah, this works. Oh, I like that. I like that combination. It's pretty cool. All right, cool. Check the chat real quick. Excellent. All right, so we got a green hair guy, a purple guy, a red guy, or pink. Purple, red, pink. What goes purple, red, pink? We'll stay somewhere close by. Let's go kind of orange for this dude. Yeah, that works. Well, it's going to work. We'll go orange on this dude. Cool. And I really like this tone. I might have to save it in a palette. I don't know if anybody out there has used Capture yet, but I just got hip to it the other day, and I was like, why haven't I been using this the whole time? It is so easy to capture color palettes, save them to a file, a cloud file, and then pull it up like wherever you have, wherever you can access your cloud folders. And you can even get them in here. I don't have any saved right now, but I was messing around with it earlier. Excuse me. Whew. Should have drank some water before I did this. You can also use your camera, your phone camera, and turn anything into a vector. Like anything you can take a picture of, you can turn it into a vector shape. It is so cool. I might have to do a stream on just that one night. Just doing capture and just going going over all the cool stuff that it can do. But it is like, it's one of those apps where I'm like, why did it take me so long to discover this thing? It's part of the Creative Cloud membership. You can use it on your phone, or I think it integrates inside of Photoshop. You can actually open it up inside of Photoshop. I can't remember. I saw some tutorials. It said something to the effect that you could do that. But needless to say, oh yeah, and then the text finder, you can use your camera to detect text, and then the algorithm will spit out like whatever the Adobe equivalent, or at least the closest thing to it is. It is super cool. It is a very cool app to have just in your pocket. All right, this guy up here, he's kind of evil. I can't use blue because blue is already... Actually, I could use... I did that the other day, and it turned out well. Actually, let's make him kind of like this aqua. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to do it. So far, so good. No pressure, right? Yeah, this is cool. All right. So I can live with that with this guy. But yeah, capture. If you, especially if you have a Creative Cloud membership, just go get it because it's included in your membership. You might as well just have it, and you'll thank me later. I'm pretty confident about that. And there's a lot of really great tutorials on like YouTube, and even like here, if you go to the Adobe page, it has all the classes and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's on there because I think the one that I watched was a simulcast from here anyway. I'm pretty sure, so it's not hard to find. And the guy that does them lays it out real simple. It's very, very easy to follow. Like I was, in there using it real quick. But yeah, just the prospect of even just busting out my camera if I'm out and about and saving a color profile, super cool, super cool. Because I've been wanting to do it. So what I would do is I would just take the picture or whatever, and I would literally just like open the picture in Photoshop or in Fresco, and then use the dropper tool to kind of like meticulously go around and find things. I don't have to do that anymore. It's pretty cool. If I don't want to, anyway. Ooh, no, I need that to be white. And it's funny because I almost, without thinking of it, I almost pushed the back button, and I would have had to kick myself out for cheating, but I did not. I stopped myself. Yeah, that's cool. I was going to use green for his eyes. I'm going to kind of make this dude like a monotone. There we go. Yeah, dig that. I can mess that up a little bit. Actually, I know what I can do. Give me some lighter green and actually give me my newsprint maker back. I can kind of like white. Bring that down. Kind of gives his eyes like a kind of a wild look. However that is. Oh yeah, his hair. His hair. Let's go. Maybe just a little bit lighter on the hair. There we go. Oh yeah, with the vintage inker. Get the grit back. Just for his hair. There we go. Yeah, that works. There we go. Here. Something like that. And for the M, knee-jerk grab this. And then the Q-Town, whatever this means. There we go. Just like pink, violet, Q. What's up, everybody out there tuning in? Adobe Behance. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button while you're here before you leave. And if you are so inclined to give my page a follow, do that and you will be notified every time I go live. We have a lot of fun on here. So definitely want to invite you to come back and to follow my page and to check out all my live stuff. I have an archive of live streams on here. And if you are so inclined to visit my links, they're in the description. My website, Facebook, JimmyFlame77, Twitter, Instagram, JimmyFlame77, Behance.net/JimmyFlame. All right, we are wrapping. We're getting down to it. Where am I? On here. We are getting down to it. Getting close to that 2-minute mark. But it has been a pleasure once again, y'all, coming on here doing the SplatterBoard challenge. And I encourage you to take part. It's just a fun thing to do. Just grab an artboard, open up Fresco or Photoshop, whatever you use, and just draw whatever comes to mind. Bam, just spit it out. The only rule is no eraser, no undo button. It's a lot of fun. Kind of like speed drawing in a way. Don't I have a purple guy already? Yeah, I got a purple guy already. So let's go back over into here. Just do this guy. Put him with all the humans. Over here. Just quickly. Where we at? Coming up on it. All right. Fix his head a little bit. There we go. That works. And then for a shirt, we'll give him like a whatever color this is. Kind of like a honey mustard. All right, here we go. And then let's just go generic blue for blue jeans. Yeah, that works for this guy. He's just chilling, wishing that he had a high five. But yeah, SplatterBoard number 5. It's coming down the stretch. Get the whites in here. For the checkers. And then I gotta start thinking about what number 6 is gonna be about. Maybe it could be race cars. Something silly like that. But you know me, I'll be like race cars and then I'll end up drawing a bunch of silly faces. Or whatever it is. All right, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off air and finish this guy up, but I will post it later here on the channel. Hey, what's up, SLP? Just saw you dropping in. I'll hang around for a few more minutes since you just got here. How's it going tonight? Hope all is well on this Thursday. And actually, it's Friday morning now. It's Friday. You can say it now. It's Friday. I'm just trying to fill in this SplatterBoard. I don't know if you've taken the challenge yet, but DTM, I believe, is putting that up as a challenge in August over at the Discord. So hopefully I'm not speaking out of line when I say that, because I don't know if he like hides that information or what. But I'm pretty excited to have people join if they can. Go ahead and just do a funky outline here of this guy. Yeah. What you been up to tonight, SLP? I've just been doing art all night. I did a kind of like this branding thing earlier in Illustrator. Pretty happy about it. Learned a couple new techniques and put them to the test, and now I'm doing the SplatterBoard right here. He shares. Yeah, cool. Awesome. I'll do one of these guys in the back so I can get crazier and thicker. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Kind of like this instead. Instead of having to be dainty about it, I want to be a little more aggressive. There we go. Working on a project. Cool. What kind of project you got going on? I got a bunch of projects coming down the pipe, and then all the fun stuff that I do. Like this is one that I just kind of like just do, just for the sake of doing it, because it's fun. But then I got the other stuff. All right, cool. This is working. This is working, y'all. All right. The music stopped? Oh no, it was that weird ambient thing, whatever it was that I wrote. I just couldn't hear it. There we go. We are back in here. And then for the SplatterBoard part, I'm gonna go. 50-year rap anniversary hip hop SLP. Oh, nice. I saw a graphic for that. That's cool. That's awesome. I might have to use this guy for one of my comic books. I like how he turned out. Kind of a green, scary dude. I like that dude. Work with that. Man, I need some more font action. So I'm just going to write. Let's go back in here. Whoops. Go back in this one. Ooh, that kind of hurts my eyes looking at it. Hip hop, hop hop, Debat Hotel Motel Comfort Inn. There you go. I think I've stayed in all those places, even the hop one. Yeah. All right. Let's go with a loud color. I'm just gonna write. Peep. Peeps. Yeah, that works. For me anyway, for now. And then let's go. Stick with the yellow. We'll go opposites, right? Kind of that old opposites color scheme thing. We just go back and forth with the same two colors. That's what I'll do for a minute on some of these fonts. All right, sleigh. There we go. Yes, I'm crying too. If I don't cry, then I'll laugh, and if I don't do both, then I'll just do both anyway. And then here, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. I'll write something in there. All right. Jam. Jam. Whatever that is. I'm going to put another number 5 over here. There we go. 5. That's what I'll do. I'll fill this out with a bunch of color schemes of 5. Haha, it's like an epiphany, right? Light 5. Because I got 5 on it. Yeah, I did. Looks cool, dude. Hey, thank you so much. I did this to my bedroom door. Never knew this was called a SplatterBoard. I did that to my bedroom door. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just made up the phrase. It's not like a thing. I just came up with it the other day because, and I think it was just like, it just came out and it just stuck. But it's just a little exercise that I do, that I started streaming for whatever reason, where I just like, I just draw like the idea of speed, quickness, but also no erasing, no undoing. You just gotta go. You just gotta go. And the idea is to try and just like think of as many things as quickly as you can, and just start drawing them and not worrying about like, you know, perfection or anything like that. But just splatter it out, right? So you splatter everything on a board, and then you just try to theme it as you go. And then at the end, you end up with this, you know, big colorful board. Like this guy right here, you just end up with this big colorful board, and they kind of look cool, and they're fun to do. They're really fun to do. Yeah, I've lived in apartments and stuff like that before where I've just ruined them, like painting the walls like this as well. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, the idea is to just fill as much color and fun stuff and just wackiness and just, you know, whatever you can think of in a short amount of time. Give you another one down here, and then of course, yeah, the end result just looks like a lot of fun, and of course, no pressure too. So that's the best part. 5s, 5s, 5s. Oh yes. So now so it all kind of ties in now. Now one more thing. I'm gonna go behind with this guy. Forgot to do my hands anyway. So this is good. Well, yeah, that's cool about your bedroom door. Yeah, I think we've all done something like this at some point where you just kind of like just wreck it, you know. I guess that's one way to put it. Bam! Slay. I think that's kind of doing it for me. I'm digging it. Oh, I know what I can do down here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna draw a little funny mouths like near these guys. There we go. This kind of reminds me of like Pac-Man Ghost or something like that. Yeah, let's do that. Whoops. That's one way to fix it. LOL, yeah. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Nope, that's right. I'm just going to draw one in here. I'm going to see if I can fit one in here now that we're talking about it. See if I can find a little Pac-Man spot. Like sneak one in, right? Let's do this. Actually, I'll draw the background first. But they kind of looked like this, right? Yeah, I think they were just like super basic like that. And let me pull that back. There we go. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Little Pac-Man dudes. Ooh, that gave me an idea for the next one. Maybe on number 6, because I was having a hard time trying to come up with a theme for it. Maybe on number 6, I'll do like really, really, really bad versions of like classic, like retro video game guys or whatever, like characters. You know, do it kind of like that. Like Pac-Man, Pitfall, you know, stuff like that. Like those, you know, old Atari games, like, you know how they would have like the amazing artwork on the cartridge and then you'd turn it on and it's like, it's a couple dots floating around the screen. Maybe do it something like in the spirit of that or whatever. We are, I'm in way over time. Way over time. What you got going on tonight, SOP, besides your project? Is that it? You just doing the 50th anniversary, the 50-year hip-hop anniversary project? If you have a link or anything too, go ahead and throw it down here in the chat. Let people know what's going on. Pong, yeah, there we go. I mean, I could literally draw Pong in here right now. Watch this. I'm going to amaze you. Boom, just drew it. Pong. And Clubhouse chat, there you go. Little homage to Pong down there. I'm going to do a little Atari symbol. Why not? All right, just kind of draw it. Some people are going to look at it and be like, what is that? And I'm like, man, if you just don't know, you don't know. So the little Atari symbol in there. Let's see, what else can I do? I think I'm cool with this one. One last thing though. I want to dirty it up a little bit. I'm going to go select multiple. And I'm going to combine these dudes. There we go. And then the very top. Give me something nasty here. Give me... Oh, I know what I want. The dry... Where's my dry media? Graphite actually does makes for a cool like overlay. If I go... I can't remember if it's white. Yeah, I'm going to go white. So I just kind of like scribble along here with this graphite as an overlay. You don't need to be buying overlays. You can just do stuff like this. And then you hit that, and then it's not multiply. Which one is it? I mean, although multiply would work. Is it screen? No, it is overlay. Overlay kind of works, but it makes everybody look pale. Oh, I know what I want to do. I go back. I'm going to go kind of a dark brown and go for a retro look. Qbert overlay. Yes, Qbert. Let me try and fit him in there real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for the idea. And then I'll do the overlay, and then I got to get out of here. Where's my comics? Where's my brushes? Bam. I don't even know if I got room for Qbert anywhere. All right, I'm just going to force it down here. If I remember how to draw. So he had that funky looking nose, right? He was like that, and then had the wild cartoon eyes. He was just kind of like, I have no idea what that is. I done lost my mind with this one. Wow. And no reference at all. Zero reference. Instead of Qbert, we're going to call this one Ubert. This is what happens when you go to Wish and try to buy an Atari game. You get something like this sent to you. Good Lord. J Flame, originally yours. Which one, Qbert? Or Obert? Or what do you call it, Ubert? All right, this looks wacky enough. I'm gonna do my overlay and get it on. There we go. I'm gonna kind of brown. Give me my Hubert. There you go. Yes, Hubert, dude. I should do that. Do a T-shirt. I thought about doing a funny kind of like just like kind of like a funny line of shirts where it's stuff like that. It's like Hubert or just generic stuff, like instead of Speed Racer, it's like Fast Racer or whatever, and just do like cartoon, do versions of them that are just so like off and hilarious that it's impossible not to confuse it as being as being serious, that it's clearly a joke. And then putting some on my T-shirt store. But yeah, that's a whole different project. All right, here we go. I think this is this should do it right here. Boom, and then multiply. Oh no, it's screen. It's either screen or overlay. Yeah, overlay. Yeah, that looks cool like that. Come on now, work. And then I can pull it back a little bit. If I do that, and then I go, where's my halftones? That's not right. Go black. Yeah, that's right. And then do a little halftone over top of everything. Just kind of like border it. There we go. Bring that down. Here, yeah, there we go. I can bring the halftones up a little bit. Yeah, that works. halftone on overlay with kind of like brown and black mixed in. Did you draw Amazing Gumball? No, did not. One of my fave cartoons. At least I don't remember drawing Amazing Gumball. If I did, no, I'm pretty sure I'd remember something like that. But no, I don't think so. All right, this is pretty cool. I'm digging it. I think I'm going to roll with this. Yeah, I'm actually always got to sign it. Hold on a second. And I'm going to sign this one with a white inker. This time thin, super thin. Right over the Atari sign. Whoops. There we go. Hubert. Hubert's in the house. Pack Dude is in the house from Q-Town. Oh, there we go. That's funny. I wrote Q-Town up here instead of like Hubert, like he could be from Q-Town or something like that. His name is Hubert from Q-Town. Hubert from Q-Town. His favorite number is 5. All his friends are crazy. And he enjoys watching race cars on TV. Does that work? Colors snapping. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I just try to follow like just some basic color conventions, but then push it a little bit, right? You know, complement colors, but then like pop them, and then try to keep my background on the opposite side of the spectrum. You know, the old you know, cold and warm. You know, cold in the background, warm in the foreground type thing. But yeah, this is it. I'm just gonna roll with this. I'm cool with this. Thanks everybody for tuning in on this late/early Friday, depending on where you're watching, I guess. But SLP, good seeing you on here. Is there a way to follow your project, the hip hop project, or that's something you're just doing on commission and just gonna, you know, bust it out at some point? I did see a piece that DTM did. I think he dropped it into Discord with the boom boxes in the background and all that stuff. I thought that looked tight. That was tough. But yeah, keep us posted about your project. This is the SplatterBoard project. This is number 5. Can y'all believe it? We made it to number 5. And this one started out with no idea what we're going to do. And we ended up with Q-Town. Hubert's in the house with all his crazy looking pals, and colors galore splattered everywhere. SplatterBoard number 5. If you want to join SplatterBoard challenge, just hashtag SplatterBoard. Just, you can do what I did, 3,000 by 3,000 canvas in Fresco. Bam, splatter it out, make it as colorful as possible, fill the board with as much stuff as possible. Draw fast, draw with intent, don't think about it, just bam, get it done, no eraser, no undo. Take what you got when you're done, put it out there for everybody to see with the hashtag SplatterBoard. But yeah, that's crazy. We are already at number 5. This is awesome. I'm going to be posting this on my Behance page shortly while the replay of this renders, and I'm going to set up the thumbnails and all that stuff for it too. But yeah, don't forget, check out my socials. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at JimmyFlame77. Same with the new threads, JimmyFlame77. It's all hooked up to my Instagram anyway, so we can all check each other's stuff out there. And if you haven't, visit my website, flamesandname.com. And if you would like to support the stream and you want to throw a few bucks in the offering plate, you can always go to my t-shirt store, shop.flamesandname.com. Use the code Threads23, get free shipping. Get yourself some free shipping today. But for now, I'm going to leave y'all with SplatterBoard number 5.